How did the idea for Maison des Acteurs come about? And what motivated you to establish a program focused on film acting in Romania?
Well, the idea of Maison des Acteurs came about the need of an actor. And so it was a need that I felt personally after having done already 2 schools, and one is the highest form of study you can do in France, national school. And I didn't felt I was any good or any really ready for screen work. And the reason was simple, it's because I didn't had any training across 2 schools, several ateliers, and for me it was, well, for me and for other actors, and not only for other actors but also for directors, and later I discovered for production in general. It's a problem that is in need to be addressed, and so step by step, starting with a very simple project and very simple ambition, I discovered how to create a pedagogy that would bring meaning and bring value to the production, to the directors and to the actors. And for that I behave as trying to create a film school for actors that I wish somebody would have designed for me before. Yes, and why to implement in Romania this film school for actors? It's because I want to work here, and I think there are so many good things already that I needed to find something for which I had an extra value, and I needed to have something to offer, to propose and to share that would make a lot of partners want to collaborate and grow together.
In your opinion, what are the essential skills or qualities that every actor should possess in today's dynamic film industry?
I think about it backwards in a way. I think about what's the need of the industry. What is the need of a director when they meet actors and actresses? And from there I kind of know that we have a pool of actors who are in the same level, and some of us are out way above the others, and I ask myself, why are they more suitable for production despite physical attributes or voice attributes? Why are they demanded by the production, and why are they representing a value? And the answer is always the same. They have this capacity to be sincere on screen and to touch us as an audience. And whenever the camera is recording, it's recording something that has value. And to me, after having looked at the way we work, the way we prepare roles, what are the conditions in theater, what are the conditions in cinema, I want to share with you that I think the most useful skill now is the capacity to know, to understand and to practice the analysis in action. For me, that's the most valuable skills to get when you want to move into the film industry as an actor or as an actress.
How do you stay updated on the latest trends and developments in acting and filmmaking to ensure your program remains relevant?
Well, the perspective for Maison des Acteurs is based upon the demand. It means that the relevancy of the program is not depending on the tendency or on what the actors wants. It's depending on what the production needs. And yes, the production are changing in terms of technology and levels of complexity of shooting, sometimes more simple, sometimes more complex, but the skill of the actor doesn't change, and the need of what is expected from the actors and actresses doesn't change. So in a way, the key is in using the tools according to each project, each person, and in that way there is a possibility to not become outdated, because the idea is to stay in the present moment. Is what am I doing, is what am I teaching or sharing, or the way we are collaborating into doing this creation is relevant, And is there anything that we are not seeing that can be changed again? And it's not because we succeeded on previous project that this one is a guaranteed win. So that's the attitude. It's always stay open, to always question project by project things, and like this the pedagogy is always up to the reality. And again, it's about thinking not from the perspective of the actors, but from the perspective of the need of the production, and from the point of view also of the audience.
Looking ahead, what are your aspirations for the future of Maison des Acteurs, and how do you envision its impact on the broader film scene in Romania?
The aspiration for Maison des Acteurs is to collaborate with as much partner as possible, and by that I'm thinking about both drama school and drama theater. Here in Romania there is this beautiful situation where the actors that are employed in a theater, they play a lot, and French actors, they don't have that. They work as a company, so it means most of the time they don't act, they don't tour. They're preparing, they're trying to sell a show, so it's a very, very different dynamic. And the fact that here you can really implement the practice of the skills that we share with Maison des Acteurs to the benefit of either students who are going to be graduate and then on the market, and to make sure that they shine in the market, or to make sure that in your theater production you can add an extra value into this desire of bringing truthful performance on stage, and also for film production that needs to work with a variety of profiles, sometimes semi-amateur or from people who come from the music industry and make a transition to film. They all need the same thing. They all need to make sure as actresses and actors that they are giving the best of them, and that it's answering to the demand of production and therefore to the audience. So I believe my expectation is to meet people who have the same goal and the same pleasure in looking into the art of acting and how it can be used on the practical level. And regarding its impact on the film production in Romania, well, we can only hope that it's happening, but in a way, the skills that we are giving to the actors is also this capacity to become a partner in creation with the director, like those famous duo of Scorsese and De Niro, Scorsese and DiCaprio. They embody the ideal situation where they are both creator on the moment of the best of what can be expressed from a good text. So I believe that by helping to provide a ground of training, by sharing those skills, we will start to have teams of really sharp actors, not only on the performance level, but also on the dramaturgical capacity to analyze details. And from there you can build amazing, simple story that touch the audience. And the last best example I had the pleasure to watch is the film Anatomie d'une chute, who won at Cannes. And this film is not about special effect that blows your mind. It's about a very good story, very well directed, in very few locations, and some fantastic actors and actresses. And I believe for the independent film industry, this is really precious, to have a level of acting that is rising, and to be able to take a simple story and to turn it into a piece of art. I think that's one of the best things we can expect from the future and whatever could come out of the existence of La Maison des Acteurs in Romania.
What is one of your first memories in this field? How does this memory make you feel?
The first memory I have is not really about the film industry, but it's more about my transition from theater to film, where I was in a theater company that was quite successful, and TV wanted to make a promotion. So for the first time, I could see myself play, and I was shocked because it wasn't good at all. And I said to myself, well, it's a problem because I thought I was good. My director told me I was good, and my colleagues are very happy with my acting, and so does the audience. So who's gonna help me change that? And at this moment, I realized the camera would be my best friend regarding making sure I don't go in direction, artistically speaking, that I'm not really proud of. So for me, it was a very decisive moment because I understood I needed to step back a little bit from theater and our habits between artists, and to dig into the acting regarding film. It helped me realize that neither in film school for directors, producers, editors, and so on, the art of acting is really talked about, worked, and in drama schools it's barely practiced. So in a way, that was the beginning for me of being on the road of starting to imagine what could be done about that, and it helped me to have this desire to become good on screen thanks to the camera. So that was my first experience, and this is how I remember it, and that was a big impact for me.